Yeah, what up, everybody? It's NY Emperor X, aka LNX, or you can just call me X, but it's your boy. Yeah, your boy. And this dusty motherfucker right here is...
a simple man of simple pleasures, otherwise known as the Moose King, but that's just me, and we are the Dust Budnies. Always getting back into some joyous little Spyro. Brother, you're up by all means.
Oh, I am?
So, this episode is going to be dedicated to a particular topic.
Is this the place?
We're going to talk about the Broly movie.
Bitch.
Damn! Alright! That's a way to start off the video, hell yeah!
That's right, fuck him.
So, let's start with impressions. Brother, you want to go first?
Bro, the movie was good. Now, I do have one complaint, but it's not a fair complaint, so I will say this.
Do you want me to play while you talk? Make it easier?
No.
Okay. Boom!
It's not fair that they got rid of Broly's, I'm a devil instead of a monster attitude.
Yeah.
But it makes more sense.
Right, from a story.
So again, it's just a little nitpick, but I love New Broly. I really do.
Yeah.
Also, another small nitpick: his hair when he's normal. It still kind of bothers me because it has the remnants of his original design.
Yes.
But it's a little more
spiky?
No, it's less spiky. That's the thing. It's more, I guess you could say laid back. I don't know. It's like relaxed.
Right.
Like relaxed.
Like kind of how Goku's hair kind of goes off to the side in a sort of relaxed form, and then when it's Super Saiyan, it's
but even then, Goku's regular hair it's relaxed, but it's not because it's so sharp. If you look at Broly's hair in the movie, in this new movie, it's like having Kid Gohan.
Yeah, I can see that.
Now compare his original design when he was normal. It wasn't like that.
No, it wasn't.
Then when he went Super Saiyan, my favorite form, honestly, is not Broly when he's swollen. Stop.
I tried. Right, it's not when he's swollen. It's when he was Super Saiyan.
Yeah.
Before swole.
Before swole.
Yeah.
That's my favorite form of Broly.
Yeah.
Because he's still skinny. He still has that unique hairstyle.
Yeah.
It's very unique, and I loved it. I really did. But again, small nitpicks. It's just the artist in me.
Yeah.
It's just the artist.
Oh well, so let's before we go into my analysis of it, I just want to pick at one thing because I remember the art style was going to be a big bother for you going into it.
Yes.
Now, having seen the movie with the parts where there was the 3D and especially during the fights where they really kicked up the animation. How'd you like that? How'd you not like it?
It didn't bother me because the screen was so huge.
Yeah, right.
So because the screen was huge, the art style didn't bother me too much. There was some times where I was just like,
yeah, the watercolors, like
it felt like a Japanese painting,
right?
And don't get me wrong, I like Japanese paintings, but when it's a Japanese painting, not if it's a fucking movie. You know what I mean? And that's where I stand on that, honestly.
Right.
But it was good. It was a good movie.
It was a damn good movie.
No, it really was. I genuinely was happy about that. Yeah, it got bright.
Yeah, it got bright all of a sudden.
But I genuinely liked the movie. I thought it was really good. I thought,
yeah,
bitch. Damn, I'm knocking these guys out.
Yeah, man.
But I thought the movie was it was awesome. I like New Broly. I really do. I like New Broly. Canon Broly is pretty cool. I do miss the I'm not a monster, I'm a devil.
Right.
I miss that, but it is what it is. You know what I mean? I can deal with it.
Yeah, because at the very least they kept up his, ferocity whenever he fought,
Yeah, no, bro, he was brutal.
Yeah, wasn't it great?
I know you guys can see this in the trailer, and maybe Moose King could put it right here.
Sure.
You saw how brutally he grabbed and dragged Goku's face through that iceberg?
Oh, yeah, the ice. Yeah, the ice drag. Yeah.
Did you see how brutal that was?
Oh, hell yeah. Oh, yeah. And, the irony is with something like that is that, realistically, that ice would not hurt Goku.
By the way, sorry for me. You have to put that into the video, but...
It's alright. I'll figure it out.
But, it's just amazing. It's like, what?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's such an interesting little tidbit because it's one of those things in Dragon Ball Z as a whole that has always never made any sense to me because it hurts them more when they collide with a mountain and make a giant indentation, right? Rather than when they go through the exact same mountain.
Nah, bro. You
know what I mean?
You know why else it makes me laugh?
What?
If you watch the series, right?
Yeah.
And if you guys are a Dragon Ball fan, you guys know.
Yeah.
Am I lying when I say this? It's funny how you can blow up a planet with a beam.
Yep.
Right?
Here it comes. I know where this is going.
But you can get shot by a damn laser.
Yep. And that's the end of you.
And then you die. What?
Right. Love it. Love it.
You're supposed to be better at this. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah. Or it's like, for instance, you know, someone with Broly's power level could easily destroy Earth, right? Mm-hmm. This dude lets off this giant green, like, giant supernova, and the planet's still good. You remember that?
Yeah!
Yeah.
They broke reality!
Yeah, and you know what? I'm totally fucking fine with it, because that explosion was beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. But
how did they break reality?
Oh, just like that. Just like fucking that.
I'm
fine with it. I'm totally fucking fine with it. Do it again. Do it again.
With the shits, but damn, bro.
Here's the thing. Broly movie, right?
Yes.
Just to break it down, for those of you who have seen it, the first, like, solid, what would you say, 20 minutes, half an hour were exposition. Sort of establishing everything that was going on.
Generally, I think it was the first 20 minutes. Yeah.
Right? Somewhere around that range. But they did a very, very good job at cramming a lot of information very quickly to not only reestablish what is now official canon and get us up to speed, right? Because
let it be known. I was very happy. I'm sorry to cut you off. But let it be known for all my Bardock fans out there.
Yeah.
If you're worried, spoiler alert right now.
This whole thing is a spoiler alert.
I'll give you 5 seconds right now.
This whole thing is a spoiler alert. We're talking about the movie.
Okay. If you're still with us, you want to hear it. The movie, it glossed through everything Bardock-wise really did in his other previous movies and stories and all that. I mean, we all know what his true story was. Originally, and then we got the remake where instead of him dying, he went back in time, all that bullshit. But if you're worried that Bardock never went to space to go fight Frieza or to do his most epic scene before he died or
quote unquote, or whatever,
back in time, for all of a second or two, it's there. He did it. He did
his thing.
He really did go out there to fight Frieza's shit.
But
we didn't see him fight. We saw his scene where he's throwing a blast
beam, and gets
like
wiped.
King Vegeta didn't even do that. Goku's dad was like, "Nah, son, I'm gonna try." You know. So.
Yeah, it was good. It was good. There was a lot of paid to respects in a lot of areas. So one of the things I really enjoyed about the Broly movie was, we got a lot of exposition done very quickly, right? Mm-hmm. And when we got back to the mainstay, it's like, oh yeah, we're here. We're gonna come up with some bullshit reason why we're gonna go somewhere. Cool, I'm down with that. We don't need, a crazy plot to explain a Dragon Ball Z movie, right? Mm-hmm. And when we get there, and the fighting starts, does it start. And it does not let up for the remainder of the movie. And I think that's one of the best parts about the movie, is that it does such a great job of handling its pacing. And once it's got where it's going to be, it's there. And that's all it cares about. It is not going anywhere else, man.
Completely agree.
So with the fighting specifically, right, and it's something I actually brought up to my brother when we were walking out of the theater.
Right.
You always have to wonder with movies like this, of this caliber, right? They've been blowing up things for... God, Dragon Ball Z has been blowing up shit for years, right? So, you have to wonder if there's a certain point where explosions, just by themselves, start to get sort of mundane, right? Mm-hmm. But with the Broly movie, what I think they did an excellent job of is actually not reinventing the wheel per se, but making the explosions not only unique in their shape and size, but handling them in such a way that it still felt like something fun to watch. Like, you wouldn't just get bored of seeing the same explosion, right? Particularly with a lot of the fight scenes, one of my favorite parts of it, and again, this is all spoilers, so be ready if you don't want to hear none of this, by all means, sucks to be you. But the first-person part of that fight between Broly and Goku is one of my favorite parts, because never before have we ever seen what that is like from the first-person viewpoint. And then to throw in, the animation that it took to do that, to me was so mind-bogglingly good. Seeing Goku as this dot off in a distance, and then this green energy flying around, and just boom, we're right in front of Goku. We're beating the shit out of him. We punched him straight into an iceberg as it deteriorates around, and he's tunneling through it. We follow him into it. We beat the shit out of him in there. it was such an engrossing way to redo something that's been done a million times over.
Yeah,
and I can't give them enough praise for that. You know, obviously there's other good particulars like that. For instance, when Broly did his giant, green explosion thing that we saw in the trailer.
Right.
Seeing that again was just like, that's still fucking amazing. I want to see that again.
No,
Gimme.
Yeah, no. Broly's moves, I mean, even though some are fairly new, we still got some of the fairly old ones.
Oh, absolutely. Like the volley.
Yeah, but what was hilarious to me was how brutal he was this time. Like before, we would hear his badass line.
Oh, yeah.
No, not this time.
No.
He shows you.
Yeah.
He shows you this time.
The perfect mentality, and I coined it to my brother when we were walking out, is that Broly is a very good example of a wild dog character. Like, this man is a wild dog going rabid, man. He is not about dialogue. He is not about artsy. He is about, I am in your face. Whatever's in front of me is getting decked.
But that part I did like.
Yes.
He, instead of him being cocky about it, because in the first movie, let's all be honest, as much as I love Broly, I can even critique this.
Yeah.
In the first movie, he was very innocent, and then from innocence, all of a sudden, he's just, I'm not a monster, I'm a devil. I keep quoting that for the simple fact that was his most badass line in that movie. Yeah. Plus, you went from being an innocent child to just out of nowhere, I'm a beast.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
And you knew it.
Yep.
Whereas in this version, Broly, he's like...
He's got latent ability that his father is reserving
angry.
From him.
He gets angry seeing Goku and Vegeta.
Oh, God.
Only because he heard stories about King Vegeta.
Yep. And then...
he's not even mad at Goku. He's just mad at Vegeta, technically.
And then, even to turn it up to another notch, Frieza kills Paragus. And that is what sets him off into his first Super Saiyan transformation. While
Frieza's lying like, a stray shot.
Yeah.
Killed your father.
Yeah. And Broly loses it. And to me, that is a much more believable means for a transformation. You know what I mean? And of course, obviously, they drive the point home by showing, the Krillin flashback with Goku and whatnot. Yeah. But it's just like, that is an excellent idea. Broly's off, he doesn't have his stopper anymore. He's not inhibited by any means. There's nothing keeping him hindered anymore. And this man runs rampant. And I mean, when I tell you this is an absolute slaughter, it is so fucking good to watch, man. Just
hold on one second. I hear a nan.
Yeah. He's either behind there. Yeah, there he is.
Son of a...
Nice. It's the movie, reinventing itself, but staying close to its own source material, which is very hard, after all these years with Toriyama. You know what I mean?
Man, I'm gonna die.
No, there's gotta be a way back.
I can't even jump up there, bro.
What about off to the left there? Yeah, you can fly over there. You can do it, I believe in you. See? You got this.
Wow.
So yeah, they handled Broly as a character very well. They didn't do too much to spoil him. I like the idea that he has these two new friends and whatnot. And I will say, anime, I love you, but we didn't need sexy alien lady.
Oh, bro, yeah, we did.
No, we didn't.
Yeah, we did.
That was the most unnecessary shit in the world. And every time she was on scene,
it was
either in a
bigger.
lewd position.
She got thicker.
And every time we saw her, she was in some sort of lewd position or rearranging her bra. And it's just like, I'm here for fighting.
Yeah, no. You're completely right. We didn't need it.
It's anime. Don't get me wrong. You're going to see it wherever you go.
No, we didn't need it. But
in Super,
but I mean,
really?
Bro, she was bad.
She was. Don't get me wrong. But it was just like, all right, I get it. We're going to give Broly a love interest. And this is something I even mentioned to you. The child of Broly. If Broly were to really get with this chick and have a kid with her, this child would be explosively powerful.
Yeah, but here's my thing.
Son.
But here's my thing. We can all dream.
Oh yes, we can all dream.
But I have a fanfic in my head.
Oh no.
Broly and Kefla.
Yeah, Broly Kefla. That's what we were talking about. A Broly Kefla union.
Can you imagine that shit?
The most powerful Saiyan in existence. Not just in Universe 6, not just in Universe 7, the most powerful Saiyan in existence. That would be a pureblood Saiyan with the absolute rage forms of their predecessors, with Broly's latent ability alone.
Oh no, Broly
was wrecking house!
If you think Universe 6's
Kale?
Kale, it's Kale. Kale, right?
Yeah.
If you think she was bad,
bro,
you don't understand. Universe 7? Broly?
And as a closing statement, I will say that I was very happy to see us kind of end up, as much as I was against the idea initially of putting Broly on the, the dragon.
Wait.
Oh yeah.
I won the Dust Budnies bet, guys.
Mm-hmm.
I did. Look. Salty.
Extreme salt. Extreme salt. But he did call it. Broly is now one of the Z Fighters, technically. He's on the good guy team.
He's not part of the team.
Yeah.
But he smiled at the end.
Yeah.
And him and Goku.
Yep.
They're friends.
Are friends.
But last thing I want to say from my end.
Go for it.
I'm happy they did that, but it's also kind of awesome to see that Goku finally embraced the name Kakarot.
Yep.
He finally embraced it. He embraced his Saiyan heritage.
Yep.
And that was I guess goosebumps.
You get goosebumps.
It was beautiful because if you guys are a true fan of Dragon Ball, you remember from the very beginning.
Yeah.
No, I'm not a Saiyan. I don't care if I'm a Saiyan. I don't care if I'm Saiyan. My name's Goku. It's not Kakarot. It's Goku. It's Goku. It's Goku. Stop calling me Kakarot. Stop calling me Kakarot.
Raditz, Vegeta, Nappa, whole 9 yards.
And then what happened? But Broly. Specifically Broly. You can call me Kakarot.
Right? It doesn't stop Vegeta, but still.
Oh, no. Goku gave up on that.
Right?
But yeah, guys.
But in the meantime, guys, brush that dust off your shoulders. Brush that dust off that beautiful-ass subscribe button. If you like what we do here, leave a like in this video. Leave a comment down in the comment section. We'll try to get back to you guys. Don't forget to give that bell a little ring so you always know when our next video goes live. If you really like what we do here, share us out to your friends. Tell everyone you've ever met and everyone you've never met about what it is we do here. And if you absolutely love what we do here, drop us a tip on Patreon. We really appreciate it.
3 for 3!
Yeah! Remember, guys, there are 2 tiers. The first one is a tip jar. The second one gets your name in the scrolling credits. But we will see you guys in the next episodes. Peace.
Wait.
Okay.
Bye, bitches.